Welcome back to Waterpark Rangers. Let's play Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. In the last episode, we found out that the final crystal star is on the moon, and in this episode, we're going to find out how to get to the moon. You ready yet, Professor?
Ah, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Fahr Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you. So we're going to use a cannon to reach the moon, are we? Sounds capital. I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Accounts from Fahr Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything, anywhere. Even to the moon. I must say, this Fahr Outpost already sounds like it will be a bother to reach. I believe there's a pipe to Fahr Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it.
Already got one, you see?
An Ultra Hammer? Dear man, we've already procured one of those. Ah, well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Fahr Outpost then. Get to it. Yes, I see. Quite so. Destination, Fahr Outpost.
Oh yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get that last crystal star. Because clearly we have no experience in dealing with any surly Bob-ombs prior to this, do we? Anyway, we're going to do a little bit of last-minute shopping before setting off. See if the shops have anything of interest to us, because that's something I just like to do. I'm pretty sure that the shops in Rogueport switch their items up fairly randomly as time goes on in the story, though I could be wrong about this. Either way, it's just nice to do a little bit of extra checking before we jump into our next segment of the game, which is, well, we're going to get to a part of it that a lot of people hate and I hate too. Anyway, we got the Fire Drive, Close Call, Head Rattle, Soft Stomp, Damage Dodge. Okay. Well, Damage Dodge doesn't sound like the worst thing, because we like dodging damage, don't we? We like dodging damage, don't we? That's got to be some kind of alliteration right there, DDD. Triple D. Alright, jump down, and, I guess we should go back to the sewers at this point. Do a little bit of extra snooping as usual. I kind of like how when the professor, like, is shocked to see that you have an Ultra Hammer, he reacts to it with, you can notice, just a couple extra exclamation points and question marks. The reason why is because they probably realized that due to the way they'd planned events out, that you could either get the Ultra Hammer before or after speaking to Frankly. And so they actually went to the trouble of giving him extra dialogue options for it. And it's one of the few cases in the game where they go to, like, the lengths to make sure that you get that extra dialogue. So the fact that they went to the effort of putting in there kind of shows a little bit of exasperation on their part with the exclamation points and question marks. Kind of like stuff like that. Anyway, up here we have access to a couple more things that we can get. I'm not sure about everything you can get in the sewers. I always feel like I've missed something, and I probably have. I probably missed a few things. That's okay, though. This isn't a 100% run. It's just a run where I get a lot of things. 100% means getting all the star pieces for one thing, and I'm not too keen to get all of them, to be honest with you. So we can use our spring jump to acquire that shine sprite. And is there anything else up here that we can get? Well, I'm not sure, Ron. I've been at the Dursleys all summer. I'm a little rusty. I was going to say I'm not sure, but then I just turned it into a Chamber of Secrets game quote. Oh, it does not happen often. Rarity right there. Rarity right there-ity. Let's use oh, crap, I didn't mean to fall. Ah! Struck first. Okay, I probably deserved that for a rarity, not right there-ity pun. That was really shitty. Anyway, jump down this pipe, and you are in Chapter 7. And yes, you can come here as soon as you get the Ultra Hammer. But I believe you're going to have to talk to Frankly to make any progress here. That's what I'm at least relatively sure of. Anyway, Chapter 7. Mario shoots the moon. Kind of like those. Yeah, I'm kind of unsure about the sequence of events that occur around Chapter 7 of this game. Kind of like Mother 3. I'm rather unfamiliar with the sequence of events that play out on that chapter. It is stupid cold out here. Come on, Gonzalez, let's move. Fahr Outpost should be just up ahead, I think. Well, fortunately, we have hot-blooded, fiery characters like you to keep us warm in this cold environment. This is a snow chapter which is far worse than the snow chapter in the first Paper Mario, but it's, like, not that bad. It's pretty cool, and most people like snow chapters in games, and I guess I have to agree with that. I do like snow chapters. I really like the snow chapter in Pikmin 2, Valley of Repose, and it looks like Pikmin 3 is getting its own snow chapter too, so I'm really excited for that. Wow, it's so cool to think that maybe like Pikmin 3 might be coming out in the next couple of months. I don't want to say next month because they don't even have like a real scheduled release date that I've seen. But the fact that it could potentially come out somewhat soon, after all these years of waiting, is a rather nice and encouraging thought. Anyway, we have an annoying new enemy here. These, ice puffs? Let's check what they're called. Yeah, ice puff, I guess. They are really annoying. If you let them charge up, they have all sorts of really damaging attacks that can freeze you. So, like, kill them. Don't let them live. And use your star power to execute the showstoppers on them. You know what I mean? The new ability that we have. You should bust that out as long as you have 2 to spare. And we have more than enough to spare. Whenever we're full on star power like this, just remember, that's when you really want to be busting out with it. Because otherwise, you're not going to be getting any payback for all the stylish things that you're doing and earning star points or whatever in battle. Yeah, they have more than 8 HP. Pretty obnoxious. Anyway, it looks like Post past me doesn't know that I've thought of a really quick way of finishing them all off, and so I'm fighting them with normal moves instead of using Showstopper. Oh well. Such is the nature of regret. And 3 star points apiece, they're not too bad. Yuck. 4 damage, not pretty. Wonder if we have I wonder how much damage we have, damage reducing things we have equipped. Because sometimes I wonder, like, compared to how much damage we're taking, how much like they would do normally. And I'm like, I don't feel like checking the wiki. Because I know wikis always have this sort of information. Oh, I can also see a star piece hidden in the grass on the tree at the south left side of the screen. But I don't know if past me is going to notice it. Oh my god, that's the tragedy of post-production. Anyway, we've got frost piranhas here. They are really obnoxious. I think they might be worse than the puffs. So yeah, showstopper time. Now, we're going to see here if showstopper serves as a one-hit KO, or if it does a thing where it's just luck-based and they don't all die. I'm going to be using showstopper plenty of times, so we'll get a good feel for how often this occurs. It's all based on luck. At least that's how I observe it. There we go. Yes, you're all dead? I think they're all dead. Cool. I kind of like the animation. Like, it's a neat animation. 64 stars, Nintendo 64. Little trivia fact here that I didn't know earlier. Shigesato Itoi, the dude who wrote and designed the Mother series, 1, 2, and 3. That includes Earthbound with Ness and Lucas and all that. Awesome series, in case you don't know. He named the Nintendo 64. Because he used to be a copywriter, and a copywriter is like the dude who makes slogans and stuff for different products. Like, for example, Red Bull has the slogan, gives you wings. Like, Shigesato Itoi would write copywriter like Prograd. He'd write slogans for all sorts of products, and they're kind of tough to find these days, but he's also done a lot of work for taglines for the Miyazaki films. Like, let me see if I can remember one. None are coming to me right now. I know that the one for Princess Mononoke was Live, but that's just not very original or creative to me. The other ones are much more interesting. Oh my god, his favorite line though, I forget what this was for, but this is a quote from Shigesato Itoi for some sort of like reading campaign, to like one of those like, hey dudes, you should read because it's cool kind of things. Like the line that he used for it was, read with your fists, read with your boobs, and that's just like the best way to get someone to read ever. And this is coming from someone who's not particularly like a huge book fan. Don't get me wrong, I love stories and I love reading, but I don't like always constantly go out of my way to do it. There's some people who are like always reading new books. As for me, I'm more of a, I guess, an internet kind of guy, and I read plenty of stuff on the internet, but I don't read as many books, I'm sure, as a lot of people do. Not a massive reader. I know a lot of people in my family too are. Just a little trivia fact there. Okay, HP plus P, that's pretty cool. It's weird, I can't necessarily say that I'm like a full-on gamer either, because there's a lot more games I could and probably should be playing, but sometimes I just don't feel like it. Like, I tend to be horrible at a ton of games, and very good at a rare few that I'll like obsess over constantly. And Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is fortunate enough to be one of those that I'll just obsess over constantly and get better at. Anyway, Fahr Outpost, we finally reached it.
Harumph! Fahr Outpost, eh? Where was this marvelous moon cannon, Let's begin by speaking with some of the locals, eh?
Sounds capital, Bobbery. See, I'm trying my English accent. Oh, what do you know? I knew where to find that star piece. But it didn't pick up that obvious one from earlier. There's the Traveling Sisters 3. I like them because they're always reoccurring characters in each chapter. The one dude there's the purple afro guy! Oh my god, him I can't stand because his sense of style is just... he's definitely not fabulous. And there is what I believe to be the final Shine Sprite in the game. We haven't actually collected them all because I think there's at least one. Maybe like in Glitzville or in the Pirate Cave, the Pirate's Grotto that we didn't collect. There's just a few we're not going to be getting, but it doesn't matter because those upgrades would probably only be going to Flurry anyway. Anyway, we're going to stay at this inn. 15 coins, so it's half the price of the hotel at Poshley Heights. And maybe they're even going to give us some food in the morning. That would be really nice. I know there's a few hotels, or at least the one in Poshley Heights gives you food in the morning, which is such a nice touch. Oh, there is a little bit of food over on the left, but I don't know if I'm going to notice it. Nope, I didn't notice it. God damn it, past self! Ugh! Okay, let's see what the shop's got to offer. Well, the maple syrup could be useful if we needed the FP. Let's check out our gear. Honey syrup only restores 5. But fortunately, I'm generally pretty conservative with my FP. And plus, your star power can already be used to bolster your FP and HP normally. And I found the inn coupon, so we could have gone to that little stop and saved our money, but if we used the inn coupon, but we weren't smart enough. Also, look at me finding like the things now that I would never be able to see in post-production. But all the things that I can see on the screen currently, past me, didn't find. Oh my god, how aggravating.
Da, what business do you have here? What? A cannon? No such thing as here. Now listen here. You're the mayor, How can an official like you lie that way? Old boy, I know I saw a cannon the last time I was here, so do not lie, sir. Shush! You call yourself a ba-bum? I spit at you. You know rules. There is to be no mention of cannon to non-ba-bums. No mention. We must not allow it to be used for evil. Of course I know all that, you great blowhard. But we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy. And if we don't, sir, the world could end. World could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use cannon right now because of certain circumstances. Circumstances? You must have permission of Goldbob to use cannon. He is the one who started whole blasting things to faraway places policy. Once he got rich, he let business slide and does not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of cannon. But he was so depressed by losing a job that he took cannon key and left. Goldbob and General White? Da, that is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Goldbob and General White. Very well then. We can't give up now, old boy. Mario, let's go find those two. But once you find them, come back and talk to me. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to find Goldbob and General White, and that's going to suck. See you then.